Hey everybody, my name is Ashley. I am A. Louise from A. Louise Created, and today we're going to talk about logos. This is actually a topic that's pretty near and dear to me, mainly because my specialty as a graphic designer is brand development, web design, and luxury stationery. So if you want to do gold foil or die cut shapes, letterpress, embossing, engraving, I'm the person that you want to talk to. But anyway, today we're going to talk about logos. I've noticed a trend, which I'm pretty excited about, that there have been a lot of new businesses hitting the scene, and it's wonderful. I'm excited about everybody's growth. But and one thing that a lot of people think that they need is a logo. In fact, you need a logo. Every business should have some form of a logo, some form of initial stamp of identity for people to recognize your business and who you are. That's a definite must have. However, I've noticed a trend in these logos and it's concerning. So today we're going to be honest and we're going to have an honest conversation about what a logo is and what a logo isn't. Okay? First of all, your logo is the way that your audience recognizes you as being present when you're not physically present. It's almost like leaving your business card. In fact, it is like leaving your business card. It's leaving your stamp. It's leaving your mark. It is creating a visual for people to recognize your business, your presence, and everything that your business stands for when you're not there. Okay? So, your business needs to encompass the very essence of your business, your goals, what you want to represent, what your service is. However, your logo is just a piece of your brand identity. Your logo is just a piece of what people use to recognize you. Your logo is not supposed to have the whole story of your business. It's just supposed to have a little smidget for people to recognize you. Okay? Your logo is supposed to be simple. Number one, simple. I have seen a lot of very elaborate illustrations, and these illustrations are fantastic. They're beautiful, but they're not a logo. It's a great graphic, and you can use it in your brand identity, but it's not a logo. You can't put it on a t-shirt, can't put it on a pen. It's not versatile enough. It's got way too much going on, and you can't use it. If you were to give it to somebody and say, hey, I need these on a book bag, or I need these to be screen printed on something, it would cost you way too much to do it because of all the things that encompass something being screen printed, silk screened, pad printed. It requires way too much. We'll get into different printing techniques in another post, but today we're going to talk about your logo. Your logo needs to have just a few different things, okay? Just a few. It needs to be unique to you and your business, okay? It needs to be timeless. Whatever your logo is, it needs to transcend at least the next 10 years. Yeah. 10 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 years, okay? The reason why is because it creates your brand loyalty, okay? Your customers, when they see your logo, they recognize your logo. Pretty soon what you create is kind of like the Pavlov effect. People will see it and automatically associate that logo with you, your business, the quality of your product, and or the quality of your service. When you change your logo, people have to relearn all of that. So you want to make sure that your logo is something that can withstand the test of time. It's going to be simple for people to remember and easy for people to recognize, okay? Colors. A lot of people, when they're developing their brand colors or their business colors, they want, 2 or 3 colors is pretty standard, and that's a good medium. One, because when it comes to production and creating things for your business, you don't want to do more than 3 colors. Like, it gets expensive. And if you ever try to get t-shirts screen printed or cups made or pins made or any kind of giveaways for your customers, you'll realize that screen printing gets ridiculous when you start adding more and more colors to the design. Okay, it needs to be adaptable and it needs to attract your target audience. The first thing when you're thinking about your logo, who are you talking to is what you need to determine. You have got to figure out who your audience is and who you are selling to, who you are helping, whoever you're talking to as a business. That is who your logo needs to attract, it needs to entice, and it needs to be recognizable by them. For example, Twitter is a little bird, little tweety bird. Very easily recognizable. It's a bird. They tweet. It's Twitter. It works. And who is the target audience for Twitter? The millennials, right? And we recognize it and we know it. Now, true, this logo has been in effect for the past 15 years almost. Don't quote me. But the logo is simple. It's effective. It's easy to recognize. Facebook. It's an F. F for Facebook. Now, those of you who have been on Facebook for a long time know that Facebook used to be the Facebook. And their logo used to be the picture of that guy's face because it was Facebook. And we recognized that and we knew who it was and we knew what it was because we were all college students when it came out. Now, Facebook is an F because it has to encompass everybody who wants to have something to do with Facebook. It's easy to remember. There's only 1 to 2 colors. It's blue, but 2 different shades of blue. And it's a simple shape that can be stamped on anything. Okay? You want to make sure that your logo is not something that you're going to have to change every couple years, because it makes it hard for your customers to remember what the change was, who you are, and whether or not they can trust your brand. Because if your brand identity keeps changing, how do they know that your product doesn't keep changing? Okay? So when you're speaking to a designer about getting your logo made, there's a series of questions that you need to ask, and I'll post them on the written version of this post. This is the video, but on the written version of this post, there are some questions that you need to ask your designer and that your designer should be asking you when designing your logo, because there are a lot of different areas that need to be touched, and it all has to be encompassed in this small little picture that is supposed to represent your business and what you stand for. Okay? A logo is not an elaborate illustration. Okay? I've seen a lot of caricatures lately, and I love the characters. They're great, but they're not logos. You can use them on your branding things. You can use them, as your profile picture, as your avatar, as an image that you can use on your branding materials. However, it is not a logo. And when we talk about how much a logo costs, it depends on the designer that you're working with. It depends on the experience that the designer has, and it depends on how long it's going to take. Just being real. A good logo, can range anywhere from $500 to $5,000. And that's the medium scale. There are some that go way beyond that, and there are some that are way lower than that. With me, mine start at $500. That's where mine start. Okay? And it really depends on what it all entails. You want a designer who's going to educate you on what's going to work, what's not going to work, and you want a designer who is going to do the research, the market research, to make sure that the logo that they present to you, the logo that they're going to use for your business, is going to attract your target audience. Okay? Your logo should never be something that somebody just drew up and you be like, oh, I love it, it's great, let's use it. No. It's got to be shown to at least 50 to 100 other people who are in your target market who can say yay or nay, I would shop with that brand, I can remember that, or I like it. You know, it's not, your logo is supposed to be personal, but it's not supposed to be too personal. Because remember, this is business. And yes, you are attached to your business. Your business is your baby, and you have to teach it and make it grow. But your logo is about business, and your business is about business.